2025 Review continued. I look back over the year not as a list of projects, but as a trail of fingerprints left on the page. Every word written carried weight, every story carried a question, and every prayer carried a hope that God was still speaking in the middle of a loud and uncertain world. 2025 was a year of building worlds, but not escaping reality. A year of imagination rooted in Scripture, where horror was never glorified, but confronted, and where darkness existed only to make the light unmistakable. I gave voice to Nocturne Vale, a place born from atmosphere and meaning, where monologues whispered truth, where episodes unfolded like parables in shadow, and where even the finale refused to end without leaving a question for the soul. That series reminded me that storytelling can still be moral, still be reflective, still point toward consequence and redemption without ever preaching at the listener. I returned again and again to Scripture, not to rewrite it, but to listen more closely. Through the book of Revelation, through prayers, benedictions, and pastoral reflections, I handled and will continue to handle the holy text with care, remembering that truth does not need embellishment, only faithfulness. Every chapter written was an act of reverence, a reminder that awe and warning can coexist without fear overpowering hope. Throughout the year, I reimagined childhood wonder through the learning garden, proving that innocence and wisdom are not opposites. I reworked familiar ideas into something new, something safe, something thoughtful, something that could teach without talking down, and inspire without losing its joy. I wrestled openly with discernment, writing testimonies shaped by dreams, learning again that not every vision is from God, and that wisdom often comes after waiting. Those words were not written to impress, but to testify, to say plainly that faith requires humility as much as it requires belief. I spoke into cultural contradictions, including our uneasy relationship with technology, holding Scripture up like a mirror, not to shame, but to invite reflection. This year reminded me that truth can be spoken calmly and still land with force. And woven through it all were hymns reimagined, spoken word reflections of songs passed down through generations, each one stripped of melody but not meaning, each one reminding me that worship does not require music to still be worship. Looking back, I see that this was not a year of random creativity. It was a year of alignment. Faith and imagination walking together. Conviction shaping creativity. And storytelling becoming a form of stewardship. These words were written with intention, with prayer, and with the understanding that art, when surrendered to God, can still point people home. 2025 did not make me louder. It made me clearer. And as I step forward, I do so knowing that the work is not finished, the stories are not exhausted, and the calling to write truthfully, faithfully, and courageously remains. This is my year in words. And by God's grace, the next chapter is already forming.